Welcome back. More from the 13th running of the annual TKM Festival. It's the Junior Two-Stroke Elite class coming up next, and as you will see on your screens now, the grid positions include my one to watch, Danny Curl, going off P4. The grid positions in this one denote the finishing positions in the pre-final. Some people who started further up the grid in the pre-final have ended up down the back of the grid. Not least the 78 card of Lee Harrison there on P29. He started 6th in the pre-final, got involved in an incident. In fact, he's involved in an incident immediately at the start of this one. Just out of the shot now, but he's loaded the karts in front. Ryan Stronach and Keaton Ford, they are off. Lee Harrison has carried on. We've got another kart going across the grass. Cutting the corner at Christmas was Liam Murray. The 60 kart 67, Jack Jones was involved. You can see these karts off here through turn 2. 20 was Ryan Stronach, 37 Keaton Ford, and Rory Pringle on the 11 kart was involved as well. More contact through the right-hander at Ashby as the 98 kart of Alex Forward ran into the back of Tom Seddon. Seddon's bumper has been detached from the rear of his kart. He'll get a mechanical flag for that. So Seddon's day pretty much over. So all action on this opening laps. Hodgson from Raven, Robinson, Curl, Hackett, Partridge, Fryer, Basie Fisher and Sam Sanders, and Lee Harrison's day just got a whole lot worse. He's not maybe just sitting there. He started 6th in the pre-final, only lasted 6 laps in that pre-final before he was out of the race. That's meant he's had to start this elite final from 29th on the grid, involved in an incident through turns 1 and 2, which took off 3 karts, and he's obviously been involved in another incident and looks pretty dejected with his day's work. You can see the 20 kart of Ryan Stronach is underway and running again. 7 is my one to watch, Danny Curl. Stronach makes his exit from the track, leaving the leaders with a clear track in front. It's the 1 kart of Oliver Hodgson that leads it from James Raven in 2nd. Ash Robinson, the O-plate. Danny Curl mentioned as somebody he thought would be a contender. He's in 3rd place. Danny there in 4th. The 74 kart is Jack Partridge in 5th as they come through the right-hander at Inkermans down towards Ashby. The right-hander here. It's an overtaking opportunity down the hill if you're close enough. Left-handed now up to, or left-handed through Parker here. And then down to Chapman, this little hairpin, another overtaking opportunity. The front 9 karts are well clear of the rest. Oliver Hodgson leads it from Raven in 2nd, Robinson 3rd, Danny Curl on the 7 kart in 4th place. In 5th is 74 Jack Partridge, then comes Matt Davis. Oliver Basie Fisher is on the 16 kart, then Josh Fry and Sam Sanders round out the top 9. This is the battle for 10th and 11th. Lee Hackett leading Jack Ransom in that particular battle, but they're well behind this group. Top of the circuit. Turn right through Christmas corner, left-handed there through the kink and right-handed through Inkermans. Downhill now clearly. Josh Fry on the 29 karts put a move on the 16 karts. As you see, he's made up that place. So Fry now up to 7th. Hodgson meanwhile has developed a 67 kart length lead over the man in 2nd place, James Raven. The 60 kart Liam Murray, his day is over clearly. Back with the leading group. The left-hander here, turn 1, is Oblivion. The right-hander, Crook, brings the karts out onto this main straight. It's quite a steep rise up to the top of the circuit here into this right-hander at Christmas corner. The next turn is the kink, and then right-handed here at Inkermans. Looks like Raven's getting closer to the leader. It looked like Oliver Hodgson may have tied this one up just a short while ago, but certainly no such luck for Oliver Hodgson. Raven is right on his case now. Down the inside straight into the first part of the boot. Right-handed here, that's the toe of the boot. And then down to the heel of the boot, the final turn, out onto the start-finish straight. Jack Partridge has demoted Danny Curl, my one to watch in this one, down to 5th place. So Danny struggling a bit. Hodgson and Raven are clear of the battle for 3rd place. This is that battle. The O-plate is Robinson, 74 Partridge, and Danny Curl, 3rd, 4th and 5th. 2 leaders look like they may be battling between themselves to take this one, providing there's no dramas. We come down to Parker, Chapman rather, one more time. Partridge through to 3rd, drops Robinson back a place. Nice clean move there by Jack Partridge in that hairpin. It's a great overtaking opportunity if you get the run coming through the left-hander at Parker. down to Chapman. And Jack Partridge giving a masterclass there in overtaking in that particular corner. Nice and clean up the inside. Didn't lose any time. Matt England not going anywhere fast. Here comes Danny Curl up in Christmas corner. Drops Ash Robinson back another place. So Robinson's gone from 3rd to 5th in the space of 1 lap. 29 Josh Fry down the inside of Matt Davis. Makes that stick. And going with him is Oliver Basie-Fisher. So Davis loses a couple. Some great overtaking in this race. Very clean. Fabulous circuit here at Whilton Mill. It's had the inside part of the track extended in recent years. And that has added to the overtaking possibilities on this circuit. And the juniors in this elite class certainly demonstrating how to do it. The chasing group, though, have got some work to do if they're to catch these two out front. I don't think they're going to do that unless there's some sort of coming together. Still Jack Partridge out in front of that chasing group. Danny Curl in behind Jack. Danny trying to make it a double for the Curl family. Danny's brother Gary won the senior elite final last year. Danny trying to repeat the feat in the junior category. Later in the race, he's made it through to 3rd place, so Jack Partridge has dropped to 4th. The Oakley Ash Robinson, they're still in close attendance in 5th. 74 kart of Jack Partridge is the fastest man on the track at the moment. 46.60 his fastest lap. Danny Curl's fastest lap 46.66, so 600ths slower. But Danny has track position, and at the moment that is what counts as we move into the final part of this race. Curl with Jack Partridge in close attendance. Partridge has got 4 or 5 kart lengths over Ash Robinson. He in turn has got 4 or 5 kart lengths back to Oliver Basie-Fisher. Basie-Fisher pursued closely by Josh Fry. We've not seen Josh in the Super 1 Championship this season, not competing in that. But this is a pretty good run for him, and he may decide to have a look at that championship next season, perhaps as a consequence of this. Last time we saw him, he was in cadets, but that was a few years ago now. I was a bit surprised when I turned up this weekend to see that the current leader in the Super 1 National Kart Championships, James Peace, was not competing. One man that is the man on the 9 kart there, James Raven. He's second in the National Championships currently. Looking to go one better in this one-off event this weekend, though. Trying to add the TKM Festival Elite Trophy to his cabinet. If he's going to do that, he's got 2.5 laps to make his move, and he makes his move down in Chapman. So 2.5 to go. And it is James Raven that takes the lead, and immediately he puts a kart length between himself and Oliver Hodgson, who's now the chasing driver. Still Curl and Partridge 3rd and 4th. They're well behind these two, though, as they go through the line this time. 2 to go. Curl pursued by Partridge. That's a battle for 3rd and 4th. Ash Robinson well off the back of that battle now. Here comes Hodgson for the lead again up through Christmas. So 1 3/4 laps remaining, and it's Hodgson who's bagged the lead once again. Curl and Partridge will hope that these two in front keep battling. That may allow them to get closer. I'm not sure they're going to get close enough, though. Hodgson takes a middle line down towards Chapman at the bottom of the circuit. That's another overtaking opportunity out the way. Here's another one, but Raven thinks better of it. He had a look. Nothing more at this stage. Come through the final turn for the penultimate time. They get the last lap board this time as they go through the line. Every turn they go through diminishes the opportunities for James Raven. You can expect Oliver to defend here. He does vigorously up the main straight into Christmas corner. He's not going to give him an inside line. He's going to make him drive round the outside of him. James Raven is going to have to come up with a creative way to get past Oliver Hodgson. He's not the national champion for nothing. Through Parker, Hodgson will come down to take a middle line, and he's got caught up. James Raven on the back of Hodgson's kart, and Danny Curl has bagged himself the lead through Chapman for the last time. Raven is out of it. It's Curl that's bagged himself the TKM Elite final win. What a final lap. Oh, that is a disaster for James Raven and Oliver Hodgson. Hodgson still coming in second place, and Jack Partridge in for third. Let's have a look as we see James Raven disconsolate on the edge of the track. His day over. Let's have another look at the replay. Through Parker, Now Hodgson takes a sort of middle line, and that's a racing incident, nothing more wheel-to-wheel contact. Ravens come off worse. Hodgson lucky to carry on. You can see Curl nips through for the lead. 74 Jack Partridge has come across the grass. Basie Fisher runs into the back of him, snapping his neck back, but that's probably helped out Jack Partridge. It's enabled him to carry on and bag third. What a finish.
This was a race with a massive queue of people all trying to be in the lead, and you were quite a way down that queue for a while, but then you started to get up the front and suddenly it fell into your lap.
Yeah, I just pushing Danny most of the race, and then on the last lap Ollie and James tangled and I had nowhere to go apart from the grass.
You kind of looked like this was your trophy this weekend, and you sat in the lead there for so long, and then the last lap it just all fell apart.
Yeah, well, it was a close race, obviously, between me and James. And then, well, what happened really was when we came around the corner, he tried to go down the inside of me in my blind spot and just went over my back wheel, which at the end of the day happens, but just unfortunate, really.
Yeah.
Just like Jack was pushing me, trying to catch the front lot, and didn't quite make it, but they just tangled, and just Jack ran on the grass, and I just waited and went through the middle, and it was close because I thought Jack was gonna like T-bone me when he came back on, but luckily he didn't.
Danny Curl, my one to watch in this one, obliges, but to be fair, only as a result of some assistance from James Raven. Toby Sowery, notable performance, came from 26th to finish 8th.